Good morning, everyone. I am sure you want an answer to the questions now what and do I have a plan. So yes, I do have a plan. Yesterday evening I looked at my GPS, at the map that I have, and I came up with something to go around the roadblock right outside of the campground here. So it is not ideal, but that's the best I could do with the maps and the GPS that I have. I mean, my maps are not that detailed. So anyway, let me show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so this is section 6. That's the section that I want to do today, and I am right here, right before the end of section 7 and the beginning of section 6, which is right here, right? So this road here is blocked somewhere along the way. So I looked on the GPS and on the map, mostly on the GPS, and a lot of the little roads looks like they are all like dead end. So what I'm going to do, let me show you on a better map here. So we are right here, right, which is the campground where I am is here. That's the beginning of section 6. So to go from this point here to this point, it's 24 miles, but I cannot do that. Of course, the road is blocked. So what I have to do is this: go all the way to Fairfield, right here, go on the road here, and then shoot back up to this point where I'm gonna merge on the section 6 again. So this is 24 miles to go from this one to this one, and to do this is 75 miles. So yeah, it's gonna add up quite some miles, but I don't have a choice unless I backtrack all the way to, I forgot what the city was here, Ketchum, I think, maybe, and then go north and then shoot south. So it's no big deal. I mean, it's only 50 miles. I'm sure it's going to be a pretty nice road, and so I'm going to get started right now, and hopefully won't have any more road blocked, although who knows how many mudslide and incident they had on the road. So I'm packed and ready to go, so I'm gonna hit the road right now, and I'll talk to you later. Cheers. So 75 miles later, I am back on the Trans-American Trail. So I'm on the road, and I think I'm gonna stay on the road for a while, but there is a little cafe there and I'm hungry. So I'm gonna stop for a little bit and then hit the road again. it is 4:30 and I just finished section 6. That's the one that I started after the little restaurant where I had lunch, and the section stopped randomly on the trail, and so I just started section 5, so I'm on section 5 now. And it was section 6 was beautiful. After the little restaurant I went up all the way up the top of the mountain again, and then went down. And even though there was a lot of burned tree, there was probably wildfire there at some point, it was still beautiful. And after I went down, then I was following the river, the Boise River, and for quite some miles, and it was just beautiful. You know, it was just the road is next to the river. It was really nice. And at some point back there, a few miles up the road, I think maybe when I started section 5 and where section 6, Idaho section 6 finished, the river split. So now I'm following the Middle Fork Boise River, and the other branch is the North Fork Boise River. So I'm going to be following the Middle Fork Boise River. I don't know for how long, I'm not sure. I know I'm going to be following it for a while in section 5, but then I'm not sure where it is going. But let me show you the river here. So this is the Middle Fork Boise River, and the Boise River is very similar. I mean, it's the same thing. They just branch out at some point, but it's really nice. A nice color water, really clear, really nice. And there was a few primitive campground along the whole. I mean, since I started following the river, so that's nice because if I'm going to follow the river again for a while, then I'll try to find a spot along the river. And section 5 is pretty short. I think it's 50 or 55 miles, so I might finish it today. Again, it's only 4:30, so I can still have some time to find a camp spot for the night. But I'm really enjoying this section. Really beautiful. So I'm going back in the Jeep, and I'll keep rolling on section 5. Talk to you later. It is 6 p.m. and I think I found a spot. So I'm still on section 5, and I still had like 35 miles to go to the end of section 5, which is in Idaho City, and then I think the last section of it is a road. So I don't think I would have found anything as nice as something by the river or the lake. So I'm gonna stay here for the night. It's pretty quiet and really nice. So let me turn around here. So it's like a huge lake or a reservoir. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it is massive. It's really quiet except for this guy down there with his generator. Hopefully I'll stop that later. So I was gonna park by the water, but there is no flat spot really. So I parked right there underneath those pine trees so I can get some shade. Yeah, the sun is right there and it's still pretty hot. So maybe I'll go explore a little bit, but I think I'm perfectly fine here. I have a very nice view, and I'm away from all the other people down by the lake. So yeah, nice spot again. So I've been studying the map a little more in detail, all the sections, and also the map of where I want to go. And I think tomorrow is probably going to be I'm going to get out of the Trans-America Trail. I'm going to reach Idaho City, which is here, and that's section 5, and then section 4, and I don't have it here, but Idaho City is here, and now the section 4 is going this way. What I want to do during this trip is to go all the way up north in Montana to Glacier National Park, right? So at some point I have to leave the trail, the Trans-America Trail, and then go north somewhere. I'm not sure how yet. I have a little idea, but so that means that tomorrow on section 4 I'm probably gonna branch out, probably like in Placerville, something like that, and then I will have to kind of improvise and go north all the way up to Glacier National Park up there in Montana. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna get there. I'll try, of course, to stay in the mountain as much as I can, in like a forest road, if possible. And if I'm a little behind on whatever schedule I have, then I can always jump on like a main road and try to catch up some time and some distance there. So that's the plan. I think tomorrow will be my last section on the Trans-America Trail. So I will most likely wake up early and just go to Idaho City, because yes, I need to upload some of my videos. I'm a little behind, so I need to find some good signal. It's hard to find around here. I was more lucky last year, but hey, that's fine. So I'll try to stop in Idaho City and just find a place where I can upload a video, and then I'll just get going north somewhere somehow. So this is it. So now my chair is here, table is here with nothing on it yet, and I'm gonna enjoy the view. It's beautiful, the sunset. So yep, that's what I'm gonna do, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Cheers.